I know, it's just
We
so
just had a wonderful lunch in Tuscany on our Vespa tour.
cool.
We're Rich and Robin. We're exploring Italy from Florence to the heel of the boot. Follow along on our adventures in and out of our midlife van.
Buongiorno.
We are headed out today to do what?
A Vespa tour.
A Vespa tour.
A 6-hour Vespa tour.
A 6-hour
See what
tour.
happens there.
We will see.
How do they hold that much fuel? And so, yeah, we're going to do a Vespa tour all around outside of Florence, right? Out in the countryside. So, and then hit a couple vineyards, wineries.
I don't think there was wine tasting. I thought there was food tasting.
And it said wine and food.
So people are going to be drinking and riding these Vespas.
Sure. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, this is going to be real fun. Especially for us that don't drink wine.
Yeah.
Rich, next time we should rent one of these cars.
Look at these things. What were these?
Rich, you can't steal that car. Next time we gotta rent one of these to go through the countryside. We are ready to go on the Vespa tour. Here we go, lining up for the takeoff. These are very powerful. We got the new ones, they're extremely powerful. We're going to start off with a downhill and test these anti-lock brakes out. Here we go. I can see Rich in my rearview mirror. The brakes are very powerful. We are leaving for the countryside of Tuscany. Stop sign. Stop. I can see Rich coming up on my side. "30 kilometers an hour. Don't fall in the ditch." Stop sign. Gonna have to figure out the blinker situation here. Is that the blinker? Is the blinker working now?
I'm getting out of bed, reaching for the water glass. I need to cool my head. Yesterday evening's all a mess, and I know you're still in town. You should know I've seen you when you walk around, and there's nothing more to say. I just need for you to take my hand and stay. Too many times you
So the wine started here 2,500 years ago.
always a sign. Oh, it's gonna be a good day when I see you coming down the road. Oh, it's gonna be a good day on the highway of my beating soul.
Our Vespa tour has taken us back in towards Florence. And look at that view behind us. And the Duomo's over there. And the Pitti Palace. And this is part of the old wall, yep. Now we're going to the oldest church in town. The 11th century church with Romanesque facade out front.
When I see you coming down the road, oh, it's gonna be a good day on the highway of my bleeding soul.
11th century basilica overlooking Florence. Many famous Italians from Florence are buried here, including the author of Thank You. With our Vespa gang.
Vespa gang. Oh, Robin's off-wheeling, off-roading. See if you can catch some air.
On our Vespa tour in Florence.
Robin, you having fun?
Having fun. Rich, I think your helmet's a little tight.
This is great.
You got a red forehead. Buongiorno.
Who's not driving here? The wine is the Chianti Classico, the classic wine, like the vineyards where we stopped.
Yes.
The production of Chianti Classico. This symbol is the black rooster, as you can see here.
The black rooster.
And this symbol here, the label DOCG, the grapes come from here.
Guaranteed. Cheers. It's nice and mild. Rich, can I see that one more time? Because I don't think I've ever seen you drink wine. Your first wine. A rooster.
Buon appetito.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
So Robin, so these are olives, not for eating, but for oil. But they're so bitter.
Keep it in the oil. Don't put it in your mouth.
Yeah, don't eat it. Just press it in oil. But it's so bitter.
That look.
Buongiorno.
Is that how you say it? Good afternoon?
I know. It's
We just had a wonderful lunch in Tuscany on our Vespa tour.
cool.
And Robin,
surrounded by olive
some
oils.
wine.
You drank wine for the first time. I can't believe that.
Just a little bit.
Just
I'm not
a
a
little
red
bit.
wine connoisseur.
I'm not a red wine person, but
When in Rome.
that was really good red wine. But we all know I can't even have half the glass. I had 3 sips and it was starting to go to my head. So I gotta drive. Can't drink and drive.
You can drink and ride around the Vespa.
This walkway back to the Vespas is kind of steep.
We might see a little altitude here.
The other drivers on the road were very polite and patient with our tour. Silly Americans! Prego, prego. So pretty. We're here! Driving through the Tuscany countryside on our Vespas. Woohoo!
It's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two.
Back up on the alleyway. We're holding everybody up.
Oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, I just feel
Prego,
so
prego.
lucky. Still can't believe you love me.
More beautiful countryside and the city to our right. Another olive orchard.
No,
Oh,
I'm here to stay.
good break.
Every single day, yeah. So hold me tight through the night.
We have had a great tour of the vineyards, the Chianti region, I believe, authentic. We had some of that delicious pasta lunch with antipasti, meat and cheese platter. The meat and cheese platter, antipasti, was also delicioso.
Oh, still can't believe you love me. Falling into your arms, dancing up in the stars. Oh, where I'd rather
delivery van.
Just feel so lucky, oh, oh, oh. Still can't believe you love me.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Can't believe you love me,
Fantastical. So I felt like at the end there I was back in Baja, and the stop signs are just suggestions and not requirements.
Recommendations.
Yeah. After our Vespa ride today, we came to the gelato shop that we saw on I'll have
with Phil.
Phil's Heaven or Feed and Phil.
Feed and Phil, I think.
And it was great gelato.
You gotta eat it fast.
You got this gelato. You definitely need to eat fast because it is thin and melts quickly, even when it's not hot.
And very fresh.
Very fresh. Because as we saw on I'll have what Phil's having.
Or Feed and Phil.
Feed and Phil. They make it fresh every day. And right now they're closed on Mondays, so take note.
And they're already out of some flavors. So.
And at 3 p.m.
Out of probably 3 or 4 flavors.
Yeah. Let's take a little walk around this cool circular building. Interesting how these, like almost like a little tiny building next to 2 bigger buildings.
Yeah.
The facade's different on that one.
What are they called?
A pencil building.
Round one. Sense.
Oh, it wasn't completely round. It was just like a half circle. This one is kind of circular. I think the middle was flat, and now it's like 2 half circles put together. Very interesting. Yeah, throw the drone up. So the center is straight, and you can see down to the Basilica. And which basilica is that? Oh, that's the St. Croix that we just walked by a minute ago. It's a bicycle with watermelon wheels. Hashtag watermelon bike at Cafe del Borgo, which is right here. One of our favorite things to do in Italy is just walk around with no destination in mind. Exploring the side streets.
Just find an alley or a side street and just walk up and down it.
You never know what you're gonna find. Like that building right there is pretty cool.
Look at that. What's this say?
If I could read Italian, I might be able to tell you what it says, but I cannot. Look at like the old al fresco paintings on this building. We would have never come across this had we not just explored with no destination. So, what do you think it is? Do you think it's a museum, or what do you think? It's like a apartment complex, a condo. That's pretty cool. A courthouse?
Sneak into the courtyard.
Do they do trials in that courthouse?
Maybe.
Only if they break the rules in the... This is a pretty cool building, Rich. Pretty cool find. Daniel Gray's. Another bike. I like the bike signs.
What do we got here?
What's this?
Italian gelato at its best.
Well, if it's Italian gelato at its best, then what do you think?
It looks like they're covers. They're covered.
So you think we gotta try this?
Let's go try it.
Okay.
Crema Walk About Yes.
Because there's table and chairs again, like Viviola.
And it's kind of soft.
And you got
I got the toasted nuts. Toasted hazelnuts.
Yeah, I thought it was hazelnut. So toasted hazelnut in a chocolate, maybe?
I think, yeah, and chocolate.
And this is better than Viviola.
Really?
I don't know if because it's ruby red. I don't know if it's because it's ruby red or
Because you got a little bias to that, huh?
if ruby red's good. And it's thicker. I like the taste of the Viviola, but it was almost too soupy. But it tasted very fresh. And it is delicioso.
Very good.
Very good. You never know what you're gonna find just exploring with no destination.
Yep. It's not about the destination.
It's about the journey. I think Riverino's number one right now. And he had covers. Riverino Gelato. Italian gelato at its best. For sure.
Day 2, Robin. Almost done with day 2. We had a really good day today.
We had a great day today on the Vespa Tour.
Vespa Tour. That was really cool. We went out to the countryside. And I guess not Tuscany then?
The edge of Tuscany and the edge of Florence.
But it had a really good time. Originally they said it was going to be a 6-hour tour, but that includes
Yeah, the 6
walking to
hours
the
wasn't
bus,
riding a Vespa.
taking the bus to their places out in the countryside.
A half hour of training on how to ride a Vespa.
Yeah, so I think it was, what, an hour and a half before we got on the bikes, right?
At least.
Yeah.
Hour
and
45 maybe.
And they have 2 different Vespas, 2 different types. They have 80s,
1980s?
really old school,
And we had brand new, never
brand
been
new
ridden.
Vespa. So
Yeah.
kind of nice to have the older ones because they're
The older ones
old
were
school
lighter weight,
and old school.
but the new ones,
were nice. They're really nice.
And
Anti-lock
I think-
brakes. They had tons of power, really nice suspension.
and no kickstart.
And an electric start.
Yeah.
So
So we're gonna get cleaned up, have a siesta, and
let's go get some
find some dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finish our beautiful day in Florence. Firenze.
Ciao, bella.
Join us next time as we explore more of Rome and some of its great restaurants.